going to jump off on that old demon racism today. Seems I shared an article yesterday that came from Glenn Beck, and yet again he was analyzing what the First Lady said that day long ago when the flag was being presented on the 9/11 ceremony. You've all seen it. She leans over to Obama and mumbles something, and it's construed that she said all of this over a damn flag. Yet, again, I'm just a simple old boy from Austin, and I just can't bring myself to believe that the First Lady, in public, with full knowledge that the cameras are recording every breath, would utter such a thing. So I just let it go. She's a woman. She's probably thinking that, I'd like to be at Macy's with my daughters. Well, never to leave a stone unturned, old Glenn employed some deaf guy to read Michelle's lips and try to seal the deal. Only problem is it kind of backfired on him. This man whose everyday existence depends on understanding what people say, even though he can't hear himself, whatever, took a glance at her lips and told old Glenn that she actually said, look how they fold that flag. I was actually pleased. This sort of statement would fit nicely in my view of a First Lady. That kind of thing is the kind of stuff I expect. So I shared the article thinking that others would read it and they see the logic also. Well, as luck would have it, I got accused of being racist. Now, normally, I just let this kind of thing blow by, but for some reason, my little level of hangover today was just a little too much, and I took exception. First and foremost, the article had nothing to do with race. Hey, look at it on the surface. A woman whispers something to her husband in a public venue. Video circulates through the social media. People hanging on her every word. And the pros and cons emerge about what was being said. So, what does her complexion have to do with any of that? Now, I'm not a real political analyst. I can't seem to connect the dots. All but one dot. I'm white. Anyway, like they see down here in Killeen, there it is. There's your sign. If Al Sharpton had said that and passed that article, it would have been instantly understood that he was trying to vindicate the First Lady. But since I did, it simply must be a sinister motive fueled by the Ku Klux Klan. Now, I actually watched the clip several times. And I was intrigued by the verdict. I put the entire episode in the same drawer as the Umbrella Man at the JFK assassination. Y'all remember him. Some guy standing precisely on the curb when the first shot rang out. And they opened an umbrella. Yeah, that guy. No one else had an umbrella because it wasn't raining that day. And all the conspiracy nuts seized upon it and figured it was some kind of a signal identifying President Kennedy for the shooters. Never mind that Kennedy was in an open limo with hundreds of people screaming and waving and pointing cameras at him. Combine that with the fact that he's riding beside this chick with a pink hat on. Put all that together. Anyway, they finally, they drugged this guy. They finally drugged him before Congress to explain what the umbrella meant. Well, come to find out, it had something to do with the president's dad, Joe Kennedy, way back when he was an ambassador to the court of St. James, rolling all the way back to some prime minister called Chamberlain. And the opening of the umbrella at that precise moment was the umbrella's man of telling JFK his father was a prick. Gee, I'm glad the umbrella man wasn't black. So here we have President Barack Hussein Obama, leader of the free world, champion of hope and change. His supporters here and there, all the downtrodden masses clinging to his every word that emanates from his lips. And all they can come up with is, you're only saying that because he's black. Well, to begin with, he's not black. He's more of a latte. Combine that with the fact that he couldn't get a pizza order through Congress if he was paying for it and providing all the beer. But never mind that. I must be a racist because I passed an article on Facebook. I didn't know national politics was so easy. I need to run for president. I really should. I think I really should. Well, that's it for today, folks. Thanks, over and out.